Let it be known here and now that I was, and still am, a Left 4 Dead 2 boycotter. I was gifted Left 4 Dead 2 by a good friend who loves to play co-op games. Otherwise, I would not be bringing you this review right now. I stand by many of the original statements set forth in the manifesto, and in the official Steam group, including supporting the continual update model Valve has set forth with games like Team Fortress 2, and that Left 4 Dead 2 will essentially make Left 4 Dead 1 obsolete after not even 1 year of life. That being said, here is my review.
Report unusual behavior. Barricade your homes. Avoid all contact with infected individuals. Wait for official instructions. Wait my ass.
Kill all sons of bitches. That's my official instructions.
This used to be a nice neighborhood.
Get back!
Left 4 Dead 2 is the sequel to last year's highly successful and very well received Left 4 Dead 1. Left 4 Dead 2 pits you and 3 friends against, you guessed it, more mindless hordes of zombies, whose only goal is to bludgeon you to death. The basic premise of the game remains the same. You and your team move throughout each level to get to the next safe zone, ultimately ending up at a finale battle where you reach your extraction and exit the level. Along the way, you'll constantly be upgrading your arsenal with some new weapons that were not in Left 4 Dead 1, and battling the special infected along with the hordes of zombies, who use special powers in their attempt to stop you from reaching the safe room. Each of the 3 new special infected, the Charger, the Spitter, and the Jockey, are each designed to help break up teammates from camping somewhere, as was the case oftentimes in Left 4 Dead 1. These new special infected do their job quite well, and if you're not on your toes when you hear them about, your team can often get messed up extremely quickly. In fact, one of the major ideas Valve has been trying to do with Left 4 Dead 2 is getting away from that whole sitting and camping during crescendo moments that Left 4 Dead 1 always devolved into. Valve has thusly changed the formula a bit and added what they call rolling crescendos to the game. Crescendos where you can no longer just sit there and wait it out. You have to move to the new area in order to stop the crescendo. Many of the new weapons are nice, but they're essentially nothing more than just reskinned versions of weapons from Left 4 Dead. The addition of new items and melee weapons, however, adds a much more tactical gameplay element to Left 4 Dead 2, as many of the items replace current item slots. Melee weapons now take up your pistol slots, adrenaline shots replace pills, and the defibrillator replaces a medkit, although it does allow you to revive a dead teammate. Arguably the star of Left 4 Dead, the AI director, has also gotten an update. No longer does the director merely control how many zombies come at you. It also now does things like affect the weather, making it rain harder and blocking your vision on some levels, and even going so far as to block off certain routes in many levels, funneling you into other areas. Even the AI for the special infected has been improved. Almost every time I've run into them, they've worked much better as a group, oftentimes playing with near human-like levels of gameplay. They'll often send chargers up at the front, for example, while a boomer will hide on a rooftop and jump down and flank you, covering you all in his nasty boomer bile and attracting the horde. The addition of realism mode, which takes away some useful, helpful features from the campaign, helps add a unique challenge if you're looking for a tougher campaign experience. And scavenge mode is a quick, easy versus game mode type, sending you searching for gas tanks to power a generator, if you don't have the time or patience to sit through an entire versus campaign. Overall, versus mode remains unchanged, essentially, basically just adding all of the new features in Left 4 Dead 2 into the multiplayer component. Despite all of these incredible improvements that make Left 4 Dead 2 a much better game than Left 4 Dead 1 in my honest opinion, I honestly cannot recommend Left 4 Dead 2 if you have already purchased Left 4 Dead 1. Having a new release like this feels entirely unneeded, and I challenge each and every one of you to name even one thing that required a new disc release like this, and that couldn't be patched into the current Left 4 Dead 1 game. Yes, the new improvements are good, and many of them change the game for the better. I'm not arguing against that, but this entire game is not needed, especially with a full price tag. Maybe if this was maybe $15 or $20 for people who already had Left 4 Dead 1, that would be acceptable. But a full game price tag for this is simply inexcusable. Overall, if you haven't experienced Left 4 Dead yet, definitely get Left 4 Dead 2. Don't buy the first one. The second one is everything the first one has, plus tons of new features that make the game much better. If you already have Left 4 Dead 1, however, wait until a big sale on Left 4 Dead 2 before you buy it. Pick it up for $20, $25. Valve still gets money for it, and everyone is happy. I'm Toxinero. This is your one-stop shop for reviews and walkthroughs, and I'm out.
Looks like there's been a change of plans.
Stop the bombing run!
It's got me!
Hang on!
What the hell?
Holy shit.
Hey, kill all sons of bitches, right?